Welcome to View It True Crime. This is the story of the catfish murder of Cynthia Hoffman. A 21-year-old man named Darren Schildmiller of New Salisbury, Indiana, has been implicated in a sick and heinous crime. He promised millions of dollars to 5 teens to kill Cynthia, also known as Cece Hoffman, age 19, and to take image of her rape and murder. Darren Schildmiller catfished 18-year-old Denali Bremer. He posed as a millionaire named Tyler and offered $9 million to rape and murder someone in Alaska. Cece Hoffman was the intended victim of the crime. Now, Cece knew Denali Bremer from high school and saw her as a best friend and trusted her. Her family has stated that she had developmental disabilities with a mindset of a 12-year-old. This would have made it much easier to victimize her. So we have Darren Schildmiller catfishing Denali Bremer to kill and rape Cynthia and document it to be given to Darren Schildmiller. Denali gets her friends to help by promising to share the millions they would get. Court records show 6 people have been indicted for the murder of Cece Hoffman. Caleb Leland, 19, is accused of lending his car to Bremer and Caden McIntosh, 16, to use in the killing. He was promised $500,000. Bremer recruited 4 friends. Denali Bremer and Caden McIntosh called Cece to hang out and go on a hike. They drove to Thunderbird Falls in Chugiak, Alaska on June 2, 2019, under the guise of a hike. Once there, they went off the trail and walked along the bank of the Elkutna River, I might be saying that wrong, until they came to a clearing. There, Bremer and McIntosh duct taped Cynthia's hand, feet, and mouth. Court documents allege that Bremer handed a 9mm gun to McIntosh and told him to shoot her, stating that she could not do it. However, Bremer's original statement does not align with this, where she stated that McIntosh took the gun from her hands and shot Cece in the back of the head. Then together they dumped her in the Elkutna River. Afterwards, the two attempted to burn Hoffman's belongings and sent misleading text messages to her family, claiming she had been dropped off at Polar Bear Park. Now, McIntosh's statement on June 4th was that he pulled the trigger, but then the next day he told investigators that Bremer was the one that shot Hoffman. A friend of Bremer showed detectives 2 Snapchat videos on the day of the murder. In the first video, Bremer told her version of events leading up to the murder, which are consistent with her interview. The second video shows McIntosh in the background, walking, while Bremer states, "I just want to thank everybody that's been there for me my whole life, these past few years, and everything. I know I messed up. I know I did. I would take back what I've done. I can't. I'm sorry, everybody, my family and friends. I guess you will hear from me when you hear from me, but I won't be back for a long time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it." Now, her statement in the video, I'm assuming, is after she found out she was catfished. She found this out after the murders took place and realized her boyfriend was not who he said he was. Schildmiller was implicated in the homicide after Anchorage police found images on Bremer's phone that allegedly show the 18-year-old sexually assaulting girls between the ages of 8 and 15. Federal child pornography charges against Schildmiller claim he urged Bremer via text to carry out and send pictures of the assault. Their text conversation also contained a reference to Hoffman's murder. Schildmiller told investigators he blackmailed Bremer after the killing into committing the assaults, which happened the day after Hoffman's death. The two had apparently also discussed killing a second victim, but the plan was ultimately abandoned. Schildmiller was taken into custody in Indiana on federal charges related to the child pornography that he allegedly received from Bremer. He is awaiting extradition to Alaska on a $1 million arrest warrant. Bremer, McIntosh, and Leyland are scheduled to appear in court on Tuesday, June 18th. Prosecutors allege that after the killing, Bremer learned she had been catfished. If convicted at trial, the defendants face up to 99 years in prison for each of the murder charges, the conspiracy to commit murder charge, and the solicitation to commit murder charge. In addition, Bremer and McIntosh face up to 5 years imprisonment for each of the tampering with physical evidence charges. So many things are awful about this case, but it was said that Cynthia, Cece, just wanted some friends. This poor girl, may she rest in peace, and prayers for her family on dealing with this. Thank you so much for watching View It.